everybody. I'm gonna read this book which is called Pinocchio. So, I'm gonna start reading. No other questions. The story of Pinocchio. Geppetto the carpenter had always wanted to make a puppet one day. He found the perfect piece of wood. He began by carving a head and a little nose slowly. The nose grew longer and longer and longer. Geppetto was astonished, but he kept on carving. Hours later, he finished his long-nosed puppet and smiled. Suddenly, the puppet jumped up, snatched Geppetto's wig, and ran outside. "Come back here, puppet!" Geppetto cried. "I'm not a puppet!" shouted the puppet. "My name is Pinocchio, and I'm a real boy." Pinocchio kept running straight past a policeman. "What's going on?" asked the policeman when he saw Geppetto waving a chisel. "Stop there, old man," he ordered. "You look dangerous." "Tee, tee," giggled Pinocchio. He skipped back home and snuggled in an armchair by the fire. Bzzz. "Foolish puppet," buzzed a cricket. "Hey!" shouted Pinocchio. "I'm not a puppet. I'm a real boy." "Oh, no, you're not," said the cricket. "You're a naughty puppet. Only good puppets become real boys." Pinocchio was lost in thought until Geppetto arrived home with some supper. "Dad," said Pinocchio, "I want to be a real boy." Geppetto smiled. "Well, let's start by sending you to school." "Be good, Pinocchio." On the way to school, Pinocchio saw a crowd of people. "Are you here for the puppet show?" asked a well-dressed man. "A puppet show," said Pinocchio. "Oh, yes." He sold his school book, bought a ticket, and dashed into the show. "Hello, puppet," the performers called to Pinocchio. "Come and join us. We're going to the land of toys," said a clown. "Do you want to come along?" "I'd love to," replied Pinocchio at once. The land of toys was one big funfair. "Yippee!" squealed Pinocchio. "Are you a lost toy too?" asked a teddy bear. Yes," lied Pinocchio. His wooden nose began to itch. "I have no family," said the teddy bear. "Nor do I," lied Pinocchio. His itchy nose began to grow. It grew longer and longer. "Foolish puppet," buzzed a voice. "You don't deserve to be a real boy. Your poor father is sick. With worry, he's rowing across the ocean to find you. Oh no, Pinocchio sighed. I must save him. Instantly, his nose began to shrink. I'll help you, cooed a pigeon. Pinocchio jumped on her back, and they soared to the coast. Pinocchio, where are you? There he is, cried Pinocchio. As the puppet watched, a huge wave rose up and swallowed Geppetto's boat. I'll save you, Dad, cried Pinocchio, and he dived into the chilly water. Pinocchio swam and swam, but there was no sign of Geppetto. Then he felt a rush of water and everything went to dark. Where am I? Wondered Pinocchio with a shudder. Peering into the gloom, he saw a faint glow. He followed it down a squelchy tunnel. Squelch, squelch, and stopped in the surprise. An old man was sitting at a desk. Dad, whispered Pinocchio. Pinocchio, I'm sorry I was so naughty, said Pinocchio, but don't worry, I'll get us out of here. Pinocchio led Geppetto back along the dark, squelchy tunnel to the mouth of a cave. Jump, cried Pinocchio. I'll tow you to the shore. By midnight, Pinocchio and Geppetto were safely home. You're a good puppet, said Geppetto, kissing his son. Good night. The next morning, Pinocchio woke up feeling very different. Dad, he shouted, I'm a real boy at last. The end. If you liked this book, you can send it to your friends, like or subscribe. Bye! Have a nice day!